When did I have a thumbnail, anyways? It's live. Oh no, I need to click a button. No, it went live.
Corporate high fives? What the hell is that even?
It did go live. There we go.
Oh?
Admin, which do you like more? It's better than Burma. It's live. It's live. It's up on the channel. Public live stream.
Bro,
Managing. You can
I got a
come in
200 bonus for nothing.
and
That's
give me
kinda cool.
watch time. Self promotion. Go join the live, guys. I'm shamelessly self promoting to the point I'm about to get banned.
Is he going? Why would you get banned? Actually, what the hell?
I don't know even. Okay,
Maybe because
broker.
something inappropriate about to happen.
I mean, this entire live stream and quick live stream prompt is like disgusting.
I mean,
Man,
expired milks are sexy.
Pix is the first one. I should probably instantly set up points except instead of focusing on the game. I think I did, but I probably didn't, so I'm gonna do it now. Which am I logged in? Even logged into the proper account, guys?
The proper account.
Loyalty. Yeah, I'm logged into the right account. Okay, I have points set up. You can actually gamble your points. Holy shit. Yeah, I have things set up here. Don't worry about it. Uh, you can begin your collection of points in the chat. Round 3. I probably missed the entire second round, but shh. We are about to make a giveaway, guys, for 69 points, 60 seconds, 60 minutes, what? 2 minutes. 69 points, permission everyone, let's go. You can join in by typing raffle, which I forgot to change to waffle. And a JC, what's that? Shit. Yeah, this game shouldn't be streamed, guys. The waffle has been cancelled. You can no longer enter the waffle. Prize waffle has started. I have to change this shit. What is the raffle when you can call it waffle?
Man, this is actually NJC,
I
bro.
ha
What the? I did
I
not know.
heavily suggest you all eat waffles. They are actually pretty yummy. This is a suggestion from your good friend BlueGhostGamer. Eat a lot of waffles. Alright, let's see. If I type waffle, do I join my own giveaway?
What the fuck? Never jerk off chicken?
Or do I type raffle for this one? It didn't even start. Did I? I didn't turn it on. Okay, it's turned on. I've started a giveaway without turning the bot on.
That's actually a great idea. Just don't put the ball on.
Okay, it's going, it's going. You can waffle in the stream chat now to get 69 points. Okay, why the fuck is it dark? Hold on, let me solve. Force SD. There we go, it works now. Okay, I probably should be streaming the Discord window instead, but it's funnier that
Holy
you
shit!
don't know shit about what's happening.
I won! With no
Yes.
jerking off
Alright,
time.
people want me to turn on the duck cam, so come join the live stream if you want to see me as a blue rubber duck.
Yes! I won!
This is my absolute face reveal. Unity. They're turning on Unity, guys, to become a duck.
Do we play another game of Quiplash or?
Probably let's do something else which I can stream.
Okay, Lauren, I do
There we
agree we
go.
should get better prompts because
The
this one
duck has arrived on the stream, guys. You can watch me
that's
as a
so crazy.
duck now. Let's add chat box.
Uh, I've been disconnected.
Yeah, because the game stopped.
Yeah.
A box, that sounds good.
Yeah,
There
let's
we
use
go.
the regular AI prompts here. I mean,
Okay, let's. What game should we play, guys?
Make your
I
own.
have Google opened up. Probably
That's
yeah,
oh
shouldn't
my god.
stream my.
I think you should have your own, so you get VIP because now
You're
well,
about to start another
uh,
one.
yeah.
Can stream that
I think
shit.
this is the last one we'll do, and then we'll go on to the next two last events that we can do. We've been here for 3.5 hours, by the way, just saying. And I noticed that File joined. Hello.
Hello.
The Last Dance. The last one.
The Last Dance.
Glad you joined in, man. Glad you joined in. We've done a
I'm
lot so far.
probably
So,
gonna. I have a
File,
Discord part. Maybe
you
I
will be
can.
admin next. You will be admin at
I
some point.
I can probably get this
Just
Discord source to work. I'm gonna try my best. And then I'm probably gonna play
alright.
Roblox in the meantime.
Scragic, start it.
I don't think there are non-custom prompts, but I could be wrong. I don't know much about the game itself, so.
I don't know shit
There's
I'm
about
actually
usually
the
not
game.
everyone.
good.
I was busy
What the
setting
hell?
up a live stream.
No, this one is the AI generated, like the normal ones for Quiplash.
Okay, there.
Okay,
You have the
Scragic.
screen now. It's fun and all. IKEA, your stream is out. Thank you.
Yeah.
You can watch the games now with me
Mm-hmm.
on the YouTube
Scragic,
live stream.
start it.
1060 pixels and 80 pixels, 60 FPS. Oh my god, if I click off, it closes. What the fuck is this shit?
Man, I've got my food. It's fine.
Man, nobody joined my goddamn waffle. Who am I gonna give 69 points to, guys? You should be ashamed. I actually have it set up now. Hopefully it's gonna work.
Start it.
You can begin.
VIP.
I haven't streamed on this channel for about a year. No,
Right.
I actually
Here we
streamed
go.
once in the summer. The most random stream I've ever done here. Well, I am Francis has said on the chat, well. There's no chat box in this source. Should I add chat box?
Right.
Ch-
Wait. I don't think it's true.
I am Francis. Oh my god, it closed. Hold on, I'm gonna add chat and then it's gonna come back on. Give me like a second. It's not gonna take long, I
Okay.
promise. It's added.
Round one. A warning that should come with. What the?
Guys, should I become a full-time doc streamer?
I got this. Oh, and on there. I got the sentences in.
He said, I don't know. We'll see how this game goes. The lore has been unconfirmed.
Lore.
The great lore. It's 2-0 for PGP in the Golden League, by the way. For the first minute, I think. Somewhere around the 30th. Okay, I managed to get chat up, so I can now read my own stream chat in the meantime while reading the Discord chat. Master King of Hack 777X Muslim emoji said sup. Um, let's
What
see.
the?
I am Francis said hello back. What a chat, guys.
I was about to vote, but apparently you didn't.
Let's open the giveaway again, guys. I'm so good with it that I'm letting you re-enter the waffle.
I'm curious to see. Oh my god, it does a lot. No! If that didn't happen, I would have gotten so many points. Because if you completely like wipe someone out in terms of votes, then you get a lot of points. But you
Who's
didn't get it
in
because
the
of the orange vote.
audience? Audience is rigged.
True.
It's all rigged. Who remembers the Whitey Battles Battle Royale? No, that's the good question. Maybe I should make another edition, but I'd probably forget to update it. Yeah, that's my only problem with it. It wasn't much time to do it. Alright, let's give Ian the 69 points and make him become first on the points table. If he gets registered, even because the cloudbot shut itself off again. I'm gonna kill this. Anyways, let's refresh and get it in. I am Francis has no points so far. Why? I have no idea.
Abhishek.
Once bro has a point, I'm gonna give it to him. So let's see how many points do I have. I probably have one. Could say what? What did you miss, bro? Did Why is my chatbot dying? It was alive a moment ago. Right, guys, this is as stupid as it gets. It just turned active. It's back on for a minute. Streamlabs is not on the thick of it.
In the big of it,
I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows.
he's kind of vibing to the song, although everybody hates it.
Should I put it on stream just to get absolutely copyrighted?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody. Let's make thick of it karaoke with all the audience singing at the same time.
Why did I not get the
l-
ability to vote? What
like
the hell?
15 people. Probably half of it doesn't have a mic, but they can sing from their hearts. We just won't hear it. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. Da-da-da-da-da.
You're still vibing.
From the screen
Oh,
to the ring, to the pen, to the king, where my crown
mm,
is. Skibbity toilet. Skibbity toilet.
nice.
Skibbity. I know too many brain rot songs. There's a Sigma Boy one as well. It goes like Sigma, Sigma.
Sigma.
Sigma. Sigma boy, Sigma boy.
Yes, my wife left me.
I am Francis, you have 0 points. You probably haven't been there for 5 minutes when the bot was watching the chat because it like only gives points after 5 minutes if it didn't die in the meantime. You can gamble your 0 points away as well. I would recommend that. I'm gonna gamble with my. I don't even have 12 points. I'm gonna gamble with my 1 point. Mm. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
I love gambling.
Oh my god, I won with the gamble. I have 3 points now. This is subscriber awards from all the way back from 2019. To prove YouTube is as I currently have 3 concurrent viewers, only one of them is going into the graph. So I either have two chat bots like ChatGPT and DeepStock, or how the fuck do you call it? Chatbot and Stockfish, yeah, the chess one, watching the stream, or I don't know. Do you want me to see play chess? Why are you chatting on here and YouTube? Because it's my goddamn stream and I should be taking care of it.
That's true.
You don't understand my deep motivations. Oh my god, I can finally give Ian his 69 points. I
Well,
like my coffee buzzed, bro. From the Discord chat. Yeah, Ghost Gang have equalized. The 38th minute.
Art Gooney.
It's 1-1 at the Mozambique FC Stadium.
Star Trek Captain. What the fuck are these options?
It's freaking time. Let's colonize minorities of space. That sounds like an
where is IKEA at?
absolutely great idea. Sub to you on YT. You better do. I'm about to threaten with my non-existent powers above you. Currently the stream live thumbnail is what God said when he created the penis. That's on the thumbnail.
What the fuck? The second option, bro.
My shirt are trash. 2% of a shirt touched by Kraz. That guy is a whole story by himself. I can tell you that much.
Oh, Felix won that. Whoa.
How did
By the
I get
audience vote.
55 views in the last 7 days? I haven't been uploading for 6 months. 6 months. Probably much more actually. My last uploaded public video was a year ago. Well over a year ago. I streamed once 6 months ago and that was it. But at least I can say that my last 4 videos all have about 100 views. Even though
My videos are from years ago.
one of them is like an April Fool's prank. I didn't even upload one last year. I should be ashamed of myself. I'm gonna upload one video each year, and it's each gonna be like, you know, I'm trying to find the April Fool's video. What do you guys say? Should we watch my old videos? That sounds like
Bro, these
something
options.
I don't wanna do
I'm gonna
actually.
think of it. Everybody knows the shit Americans are here.
Shit, the Americans are here. One of the members of like my
It's
college,
over.
my college
It's over.
was actually sent to South Korea for half a year, and bro said that South Koreans hate K-pop. Deal with that. So yeah, most of the South Koreans actually don't like K-pop. They listen to European pop instead, because like everybody hates their own songs.
Oh my
Like
god.
I hate Hungarian music actually. I despise Hungarian music. This, I'm not
No
even
way.
joking. Not even
No, no way. These options, the right one in comparison to the left one, is actually wild.
Terrorist Rost. Hood, ham.
But yeah. Where is
Yeah.
Ben? Where is IKEA?
I'm here.
Yeah.
You haven't talked in like
Guys,
ages. What the hell?
the star of the show, Jenny of Blackpink, has arrived.
Shit.
Hi, Jenny of Blackpink. Say something nice to YouTube.
He will. The brand name of a really
And
toilet
then
paper?
he left. He left again.
The fuck? Eminem?
Eminem. The brand name
What?
of a really rough toilet paper. What the fuck?
Bro, honestly, I cannot lie. I mean, Eminem's a pretty good one. I cannot lie.
I'm in a sick of it.
Everybody knows.
We all know. What's the lore,
Oh,
guys? Please, someone tell me the lore. Someone
the lore behind.
enlighten me. What did I miss from this server's history? I want to be enlightened now. So,
Well, when this game ends, I will explain some history for you because it seems.
Maxitro explaining his era to the live chat
Yeah,
of
we will do
exactly
this at the end
0
of the
people.
special.
Of exactly 0
Oh, what the
people, by
hell?
the way.
No fucking way! I cannot do this.
No! I'm gonna gamble my 3 points away now.
Fucking
That's
hell!
like my thing to do.
This is probably the worst thing I've ever tried, bro.
Can I wanna put Mozambique names to Mozambique FC. I don't know if I can do that. No, I can't. Alright, then I'm gonna go with the most mort names. I'm gonna make it the French team. French Mozambique FC, guys.
Oh my god.
Let's make it like this.
Bro, everyone is stealing the deal now.
Emmanuel Barbier is their right back.
Bro.
There's
These
Brochard and
options.
Chofar and Piaget in the defense. Aymeric Poulin, Thierry Dragnord. What are these names? Who even scored for these bozos? Oh, Ange Millet, I now know who scored. I probably never wanted them to score, so I don't want to know who scored, but now I know. It was Ange Millet. And for Ghost Gang, I'm not gonna say who scored, because I shouldn't. Not doxing people moment.
Oh shit. Oh, Adrian won! No way. Well, I think that wraps it up for game night. We've been doing this for more than 2 hours now. And this also means that we will be in the final 2 events that we can do. So as you guys know, we still have 2 left.
Yep.
And Yeah, just leave Scratch. I think that's the best thing. What you're going to do is
Bro is egg back.
we're going to put up these votes again, and we have the two options left: Geo event and drawing event. And I will put the poll back in the stage channel, stage text channel. And yes, you guys just have to vote whatever you want. All right, here we go again.
Okay.
All right, so guys, vote for whatever you want to see next.
They want the drawing event by a large mile.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like the idea of that because I still have to get a couple of images for the Geo event. So I do think that's pretty. What do you mean, Beryl? You can draw?
I can draw either. And because I'm the
You can
host,
use
I don't
literally
have
about
to.
anything.
But Berlin, you are not the host, you have to draw. That's your punishment for not hosting YouTube live streams. I'm
True.
bullying that guy so hard today. Like, I just came back to bully Berlin.
I wonder, Berlin, what is the choice that you're going to pick Geo? Do you hate Geo? How the hell are you voting Geo? I mean, yeah, you can draw, but what the hell? Oh, wait. So what do you mean you can draw? You can use anything, by the way. There is this app. I can maybe show it. Wait. Oh no, this is the wrong bit. This right here. This could help drawing, I believe. Oh, it's in Dutch, but if you click on it,
Dutch.
I think no, I think it's in English for you guys, but for me it's in Dutch. So, but I'll see if I can figure out a way.
There's the /NL in the URL. That's why it's Dutch.
Yeah, true, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a wait. I'm trying to find it out. Give me a moment here. I don't know if it shows up in Dutch as well on the site. I don't know, man. I don't know. However,
yeah, it's also halftime in the Golden League. PGP is 2-0 up. Ghost Gang Mozambique is 1-0.
Yeah, Lauren, it's a pretty W app. I cannot lie. It's pretty nice. But that's why I'm suggesting it, honestly. Let me get the charger because holy shit, my phone is dying because of this. Jesus.
So yeah, let's congratulate Fenerbahce PGP because they might just secure going to the quarters in the first match.
Okay, otherwise, pick a just type Pixlr on your
See you, Ania.
He has to go. He has to go. Bye, Ania.
Sad to see you go.
Insane while, honestly. Jesus. 9 in the audience. Guys, we're losing traction. Shit. Alright.
We have lost a member of the audience. It's time for 1 minute of complete silence.
Yes. Well, can you guys do drawing set, or is it not possible? Because otherwise we're just going to go for geo events, whatever you guys want. But just uncertain.
How would we do drawing event?
But where is for the entire audience is kind of dying, bro. Holy shit. 7 people left. But
I'm not sure here.
oh, you know what we can do geo events if drawing event doesn't pay off for most people, because I think that's the main reason why people are leaving.
Yeah.
However, I do have to say I still have to get like a couple of images, and I didn't have the 50 yet. I was figuring them. I was like kind of getting them. I had like 29 already,
Hmm.
but I had to get more. So I think I will make it 30, and all that enough, because I mean I think 30 is certainly like a good amount. It's not going
Yeah.
to take a while, that's for sure. Let me get this last image real quick. I think it's just really easy to get. By the way, these images will be posted in the text channel. So if you guys wouldn't mind, just don't talk for a moment so I can like perfectly stack these up. It would be pretty nice.
I try to modify the YouTube broadcast for the images to be seen. I don't promise much, but I do my best.
Wait. I got the last one here. I think.
Alright, until Maxitro'S searches, guys, let's watch me play Roblox instead.
True. Yeah, I
Let's.
think, Lauren, I think that it's going to be Jovan, because from what I'm judging, at least, I feel like people just won't be able to draw. Because I maybe I understand it wrong, but like,
Alright,
why do I see
ducks
so many people saying,
there.
"Oh, I can't draw" or whatever?
I need a
It could be
window
wrong, you know, but
capture. Alright, Roblox gameplay exclusive on my YouTube live stream. I'm still setting it up, by the way. Give me a minute.
yeah, you got a point there.
Let's make people give me watch time, which I
You know
never
what?
actually use.
We'll do drawing event then. We'll do drawing event. But then me and IKEA have to come to a DM consensus about what you're gonna what.
Damn. Alright, I'm in Roblox. Should I play Shrimp Game or Slungus or Huggy Wuggy or Backrooms with Guns? I have so many shit games to play. Five Notches con Alfredo is also an option.
Wait, where's the max?
Should we play Five Notches con Alfredo?
That game is so.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, what the hell? I got disconnected. But
Yeah, what
anyways,
happened?
basically what I was going to say is, can people confirm that they can do drawing event? Like, can you guys send a message in
Or
Yeah, like send a
I
message if you're going to
I
be drawing it.
absolutely found a Roblox game I should play on YouTube. Survive White Man. It's named Survive White Man.
Hi, man?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put in Survive White Man. Come watch it on YouTube, guys. I'm gonna post the link so you can all come and watch me play idiotic games. Idiotic. Brought into the core. Send the link. Oh my god, Roblox is already killing my PC, don't worry. It's nothing. I don't see my app. Oh, it just loaded.
Oh. Well, I think honestly, with the lack of audience, I honestly don't know what to do. I think we are better off like doing Geovan than as last thing, because it seems like people are losing track unless a lot of other people join. But for some reason, it's just not gaining any traction. I think it's mostly because people are busy or have like school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's yeah. That's going to be the thing. I couldn't do it at any other time, so that's kind of the sucky thing about it, you know. If I could have done it on the weekend, it would probably paid out better.
Ooh, okay.
I'm doing a crap job at surviving white people.
Let's see here.
Bye, Lauren. We're left with like 6 people. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do a geo event. I got the 30 images, and holy shit.
It's
this is going to take a while to send. Okay, wait, you know what? I know what we're going to do with this. I'll send the first image.
Okay.
Here you go. Can you wait, IKEA? Can you put like the reactions down on the image? So it's kind of like all over.
You want me to put like 1, 2, 3, 4?
No. There will be countries mentioned.
Okay.
and
so
you have to put the
fine.
country flags below it in
Yeah.
order. So there you go.
Wait.
This is
Alright, so
gameplay loop.
Germany.
Germany, Belgium, or Czech. Oh, yeah. I'm quitting Roblox. I have to switch scenes for the 50th time today.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, that's the first one. You guys get to vote whatever you think it is, and the
If
most
I
voted
open
thing
it up,
will
does
be
it
the right
work?
one.
It does work if I open it up, but I have to change the window size.
Alright,
Please.
audience members,
I'm pressing.
BGG.
I'm
Um,
setting up
wait, I'm
for.
getting the
Let's see what
one
stream
here.
chat says. Maybe they're smart. I don't have much faith in my
I
one
mean,
viewer, but hold on. I'm
got
almost
the second image.
there.
Or
Poland or Ukraine?
Da, da, da,
this
da.
will be a lot. That's for
I
sure,
know.
bro. Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh my god, I have gotten a new subscriber, guys. We're expanding the BGG empire. So Germany, Belgium, or Czechia, that's the question. Let's start a poll. Let's see how smart the stream chat is. Yeah, alright, I've started a poll. The guy named ASP has subscribed. I have gained new traction. I'm gonna become the most famous YouTuber ever now.
Oh, Denmark, Sweden.
Probably killing my internet twice in the meantime, but it's okay.
Bro, what's Indonesia's code? Is it ID? Yeah, okay.
Oh, which one? ID?
It's your
Yes.
Yeah.
ID card, IKEA. It's your ID card.
Wait, I'm
Malaysia's
for
NY.
Germany.
Thailand?
Wait.
What's UAE?
Maybe actually an hour has passed by, which means we might want to get like a new personal stage, actually. And that means BDG will be kicked out of these speakers. So I would say, BDG, you're an old friend of mine in this community. The times have come and gone, man. That's
Yeah.
insane thing.
Oh my god, he
It's
posted
been an
more
insane
pictures.
while.
Yeah, I'm currently
But
just showing up each of the pictures one by one.
okay. Wait. I'm okay. So I'm kind of focused right now on pasting these.
Yeah,
But
relatable.
but I would say we'll kick you from the stage and we'll invite someone else.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Okay. So maybe. All right.
Maybe
So
Mark? I don't know.
yeah, we could invite Mark if he actually talks at least. Scratchic, the votes will be put up in the reactions below the image. So if you wait for a moment, then we can. Yes, it's just taking a lot of time, you know. Oh wait, it's oh my god, posting all of these is actually kind of crazy.
Oh, Dylan.
Is Dylan here? Oh,
Yep.
Dylan. Dylan can speak. That's true.
Yeah, he just joined in, I guess.
Rip BGG.
Can't speak yet. Says on the chat. Not for another
Oh, okay.
half an hour or so.
Yeah, that's plausible. Poland,
Estonia or Poland. Because I'm still in class. People are watching the event from school. Look how important Maxitro is.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, I appreciate it. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Bro.
What's that GIF, guys?
I don't know,
And
man.
there's
That's
another
the
picture.
screen.
We're just broadcasting all the pictures from the live. like once. So yeah, nobody will probably guess it. So yeah, I've played
mean,
these games before. There was no winner. Nobody cared.
Phillies.
Spain or Croatia. I live in Spain
Okay.
without the S, guys. Or do I live in Spain
Okay.
without the A?
In Romania. Wait, what?
Who knows? Why isn't my fucking Roblox closed?
Please.
Hmm.
I am absolutely clear.
Is a Max the goat? Yes, obviously.
Oh, bro, why are they not?
They
30.
Max
There
is
are
doing
30 of
30.
these.
It's I
Roblox.
actually haven't talked in English for about a year.
You're
It's
joking. I have been in VC a couple of times here, but not like
the
a
last
lot.
time
That's
I
it.
have made a proper English communication with voice was probably, except for the English lessons on that wall live stream and the podcast, like from 2023, the July one.
Holy shit.
So yeah, most
That
of
is
my current
ages ago.
friends are actually Hungarian, so
Um,
it really shows times have changed a lot.
I'm trying to put it all in perspective.
What's Croatia's code? The fuck?
Or it's HR,
Weird.
I
Something.
think.
Huh? HR?
HR,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, HR. Yeah, yeah. I was like, bro, I know it's something. I knew it was something weird.
Yeah, it's true because in Croatian it's Hrvatska. So
Oh.
Oh
bro, what
my
the hell are these
god,
options?
the
Argentina.
audience is disappearing at a rapid pace.
I'm almost there. Holy shit, these are a lot, man. What the hell? And almost always so slow, friend.
Hope I can flash all images to YouTube for this probably 1 hour
And the last
stream.
one.
Because like after the geo votes, it's probably gonna end,
There you
even
go.
if it lasts that long.
Finally. Holy shit. I might just delete the messages in between, and I will help IKEA putting the actions up.
Probably we should make another Discord's Get Talent event. Holy
To be
shit,
fair,
that
real.
was wild.
I do agree with that. That they are quite wild events. Because like I found it sad how it didn't get much interaction at the time being. Like it was actually a pretty good idea, in my opinion, and it never came back. So you know.
Yeah, well, me and IKEA hosted it once and it never got hosted again.
True. Yeah, I would like to see it
I
coming back,
I
but it will
probably
be
could
after I
look for a
resign.
day when I could host it. I just probably couldn't archive it, except if it's in a Saturday evening.
Yeah, I mean the problem is that
This set
oh
doesn't
wait,
work. Maybe the 8th. For me, that could probably work. I might just visit my girlfriend, and in that case, it doesn't work. 5th, or maybe I could do it in a Friday evening. That's like a
true.
stable option. Friday beyond 7 p.m. Central Europe.
What the hell? Oh, that's plus one.
That's when I'm
Oh,
available.
or Uruguay.
Actually, I'm gonna put up an event poll if people actually want us to host it. Sorry.
Oh, here. Okay,
Event
found it.
pings.
Okay, now all the votes are up. So what
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
all
do
good.
is
Yep.
simple. We have to vote for whichever country you think it is. And basically, as I said, if you get more than 70% right, which means 21 images, then we will officially have to do something that you guys tell us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So that's pretty wild. Now, also, I'm saying this real quick. If there is a country that you guys vote that gets like equal votes, you will have to come to a consensus of which one you think is right. Basically saying, if it's 2-2 or something, or like 3-3, whatever, you have to come to an agreement for which one will win. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright. Mark. Is Mark here?
I'm not
Wait.
sure.
Is
Mark. Is bro here? Because he's in the audience, but he's not talking or anything. I think he's watching the match, but
the match. Yeah, there's like
the match.
UCI matches right now. I mean, it's or
Yeah.
the last round of the UCS, so does he wanna be on stage? That's the question.
I'm gonna just
Will
ask through
you
this,
be
but maybe
tonight?
that's easier
That's the
to.
question. Bum, bum,
Nah, he's
bum.
focusing on fucking football.
I have
Is
a
there anybody
feeling
else who
you're
can
stuck
talk?
with me.
Actually, come on, Mark, talk. The match can wait. Just talk. Bro, what the hell? Probably like sports
Should I
at school
do
right now.
match commentary? Why the guys vote?
The thing is, like, I want to keep BGG in as long as there's like no replacement. So that's kind of the thing right now. But like, just for the record, I think the votes are rolling in. I'm just gonna wait for a moment for these to be finished.
We can cook.
I'm gonna just delete the messages in between the images to kind of like make them more
I mean,
coherent.
from the schedule, Maxitro probably won't be here beyond the match, and I probably won't be here either because I'm going to train drive
Wait,
tomorrow. Like, I can sleep pretty
uh,
late, but there's still like a time
until
limit.
when? Until when is the match? Like, when does it end?
It started at 9.
You're joking.
Yeah, and it started at 9 p.m., so it's probably gonna end
I think that's actually
slightly,
why there were so many people that left. Holy shit.
slightly before 11. PGP is free in the loop. So yeah,
There's just, I mean, there's just not much traction right now.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone's kind of doing their own thing right now.
It's not, I mean, it's random. I'm just letting the votes roll in for a moment. Well, basically, I do think, to be fair, we started with a good amount of people. Like, we were with like almost 20.
Yeah,
There-
that's pretty
If
good.
you included us, there's 21 people.
Yeah,
There was like
it's a start.
there's 21 people for like an hour 30 straight during Gartic and Scribble.
Yeah, we had 21 people basically just listening. And at the start, we had a lot of people, but like, it's just after game night ended, we lost a lot of traction. Like, most people stayed in until then, and then, yeah, it just went downhill. But that's pretty understandable. And to be fair, I do want to say this. It's kind of just based on the fact that this is more of like a test subject. Basically saying, I just want to see what it actually does to interaction with the server. Basically meaning that I just want to see, does it have a good impact? Is it like a fun thing to do? And do people actually feel interested in it? And judging from the fact that so many people joined, I think it's actually a pretty decent idea.
Yeah.
So I think that actually says a lot. That could probably mean a lot for the future. But I also want to say this for next time, IKEA, because I had something in mind. And I told a couple of people already about it, but basically, since I wanted to perhaps do these specials again in the future, I will say it like this. I already had an idea in mind for next time. I will explain it later, but the thing is, it will be Okay, it will be drunk special, all right? So,
Okay.
so get your asses ready because this is going to be a pretty interesting concept. I would explain in the end what the idea is exactly behind drunk special. You can already hear in the name that it's menacing, guys. But
Oh
basically,
my god.
uh, what I don't know when we'll do this. I don't know because I mean it's partially like how do I say this? It's kind of like based on when I actually have the time or like when IKEA has time to be there with me because obviously I have time now because I'm at my dorm and I
Yeah.
don't have classes. But I regularly have classes and basically when I'm at home I can't actually do these. So this is the perfect moment. So I don't know when the next one will be. It could take a while, it could be in a short period of time, but I will actually, uh, I am actually willing to host one of these again. But
Okay.
just remember, specials are always kind of different from each other. So I want to do something completely random, and that's what makes it a special, something that people don't really expect to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
the
yeah.
point of it. And I feel like
Um,
the title of the special should just kind of like indicate what it's going to be about, but not entirely what the event is going to or like special is going to be. That's kind of
So
the thing. I
wait.
want
So wait.
people to know a sort of idea of what it could be, so they could like start to reason for like what it could be, and then when the event starts, people will go like, "Oh, what the hell?" Sort of that type of effect. I think that's likable.
Yeah, I like that because like you could make drunk special, right? And then they'll be like, "Yo, who's getting drunk here?" Right? Like,
Drunk
and then
special, like bro, I'm not even going to lie. I think if I sent you the idea behind the special, you'd think like, "What the fuck, bro?"
yeah, I'll be like, "No, hell no, there's kids here, bro."
Bro, this kid is going to fucking drink in the stage channel.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I like that.
it's probably not gonna be me who gets drunk because I absolutely hate it. I
Oh,
hate alcohol.
Well, when I will explain the concept to IKEA in the future somewhere, or
Yeah.
like at least soon. But I do have to say it'll all come down to what I can actually, or at least to what I'm going to buy, like the amount I'm going to buy.
yeah.
And also, it's going to be dependent on if I actually find the moment where it's like not noticeable by my parents. Like, it sounds pretty odd, but like if you have alcohol in your refrigerator out of nowhere, it's kind of like, huh, what did you do, bro? What were you up to? You know. So the thing is, like, I kind of have to see what I'm going to do with that. But they don't mind alcohol. They probably think like, oh, there's somebody that was invited here or something. Then you drink beer or whatever. But it's it's pretty strange, not gonna lie. So I will see what I can do with that. But I'm pretty certain I can actually buy some alcohol for this one. Yes, guys, it's going to involve alcohol, of course.
I still don't know what you would do for a drunk special. What's gonna
Bro,
hit?
if
Uh,
you hear the idea,
mm,
bro, you'll think to yourself like that's genius, but at the same time, what the fuck, bro?
How
I've just
how much content?
realized it was almost 5 years ago that I became an administrator on this server. It's three
What?
Holy
weeks
shit!
from now on February the 19th.
For me, it's been almost like a week away from like 3 years. Like I've been here for so goddamn long, bro. What the hell? Jesus Christ. But the thing is, of course, this special was made to end the entire, you know, the entire career. I
Saga.
would say. I would say career because I mean, basically saying I'm kind of just tired of being in the staff team. I would say
I
not
mean,
Yeah.
specifically because I hate it, but it's kind of like something that I can't afford sort of to like keep up
yeah.
with anymore. I feel like my
Yeah.
consistency has dropped so much. So like a lot more decisions are seem impulsive because I just don't have the time to actually think about these and
Mhm.
such things. So it's kind of double sided for me. And that's kind of why I just want to drop out. And also, I think eventually people get tired of you, and I also lose a little bit of motivation to actually do these things.
I mean,
I also
you've lasted 5 years. I've lasted 2.5. So you lasted pretty long. And life is still
I
there.
did.
Bro's older
Fucking
than
Well,
did.
me in the staff.
the thing that's just the most surprising is that we actually managed to keep the server up and running for so long. That was the entire goal of this, and I feel like the fact that we managed to do that just shows how incredible this community actually is. There's nothing I can really say more about it because the thing is, I have a lot of appreciation for the people that have been here for so long, or people that have been active, people that have maybe joined events. I'm very thankful for these people. I would say it like this, like that. It's pretty much something I really have a hard time expressing because it's just so insane. Just to think about the fact that all of you guys supported me, stayed active, tried to actually keep the server going, and the fact that we stayed together, actually did this, is just insane. There would have never been a motive for me to actually do all these things if it wasn't for you guys, the people that were there as members, keeping the server going and stuff like that. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have ever made it this far. That's for sure. So thanks to everybody for joining into these events, maybe staying active in the chat. Even if you're not active, even if you're a part of the server, you deserve my respect because you sticked around. That's the point. You sticked around. You were a contributor of the server. And that's just the most insane part. And I really want to send my appreciation out to everyone for actually doing that and sticking around with me because it gives me the idea of a feeling of support and actually a will to make changes and keep the server running as it is. So that's really literally all I have to say about it. I'm very thankful for that one.
Yeah.
It's a feeling of community,
I
right?
think we could begin planning the Got Talent event because the vote is pretty one-sided. It's
Yeah,
absolutely
true.
one-sided.
Holy shit. Eight total votes, bro. What the fuck? How do I feel about you being a regular user again? Well, I do think I have to say that I feel like it's going to be fine because my goal here is that I'm not in charge of staff decisions anymore. So I will say I will stick around with what the staff do after for a little bit. Like if IKEA or they'll need me for something that they don't know, then they can reach out to me. I will be open for it to answer, but I will say I just don't want to be in charge anymore of anything regarding the server. I just kind of want to let it go and seep off to other people, sort of that the staff team can create its own dynamic again and maybe find another way to run. Maybe a little bit
Yeah.
different organization in the staff team. Something like. But I think I will be fine as a regular again. Wait, you know what? We can make this a Q&A, actually. A little bit of a Q&A. That gives me an idea. Scratching is cooking here. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Now somebody joined. James! Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
You know,
We can
you
A
invite
invite
him to the
people
person
stage.
back
has
to
arrived.
Oh my
Rax's
god.
neighborhood as
Yeah,
well.
I probably
Alright.
never heard him talk, but if he wants to, he can come in. Silix
Alright.
Fat is
Well,
here.
BGG, then we'll kick you out of the
Yeah,
stage speakers. So it was fun, I would say.
true
I
and
appreciate that you were
honest.
here at least. Because the thing is, I really hope
Yeah,
that people would just join in, even
I
if it's just for a
absolutely
short period of
almost
time.
missed the event. I accidentally saw it when I was running through my Discord stuff, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was definitely about to miss it. I felt so bad for a moment. Like
Yeah, I mean,
I had to
I'm
pick my
glad, man.
uni subjects up today, and it was a pain. I had to use auto clicker for the server to register anything. It's that bad. Welcome to
Well, my
Hungary, everyone.
exams, I'm going to take up my subjects again, like in a couple of weeks, because I got a break right now. But the thing is, my exams have finished, and I'm pretty certain I failed one exam. I'm pretty certain, like one out of the five. I don't know about the rest. The two last exams went pretty fine, but the first three, the second one was fine. The first one was mid, I would say, and the math exam was just impossible. Like
Oh my god.
suddenly, like instant death. I just didn't know what I was
Oh,
supposed to do on that.
oh.
So, so it's
I mostly
kind
failed
of
with
shaky.
B's. I mostly failed with B's. I have one A, three B's, one C, and one D.
Well, for us, it's kind of like one thing. Just get 50%. All you gotta do, just 50%. As long as you get that or higher, you're passing.
Yeah,
You're
it's
fine.
50%
That's
for the
totally
B
fine.
threshold. Or the D
That's
threshold.
all you gotta do.
Pass or
Exactly, pass
fail.
or fail. It's kind of like you're often at the border, like between the fail and the pass. But if you pass, even if it's just a little bit late, even if it's just 10 on 20, like half, exactly half, then you're fine. You're fine. Legit. That's literally all you gotta do. But anyways, PGG, see you later, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yep.
sometime soon you will be around again. I think you can stay in the audience. But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I,
let
I,
James
I
on stage now.
probably record your voice, probably get some food up.
Yeah.
I keep the
Yes.
stream running
Alright.
for a bit more. Until
Alright.
like 10.
Okay. See you, BG.
Okay.
See
Yeah.
you.
Nice
See
Good
ya.
night, good night.
Bye.
Good night. Right. Now,
Croak.
oh, James,
Yes.
the guy.
Hello.
Oh my god. Hello. Well,
It's been a while,
uh,
hasn't it?
as you can see, there's not many people in the stage anymore. But to be clear, we had way more people before, but a lot of people just left because we've been going for like over 4 hours now. It's like been 4.5 hours. Holy
I'm
shit!
surprised people even have the attention span for 4 hours on this. I'm
That's what I'm
surprised.
saying.
True, bro.
After the
True,
people stayed, I thought it would have been dead by now, honestly.
bro. Honestly, this stage had more than 10 people consistently until like 4 hours were passed. Like, holy shit, how long
Yeah.
did people manage to stay? That's honestly
It's bigger than
crazy.
YouTube stream. It's way bigger than YTV live stream right now.
Oh yeah, okay, so Mark, I will say this. I'm still an admin, and it's because I didn't ask Pony yet if he could demote me, because I'll ask it after this special. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like the point. I just wanted to do this as an admin, and then after ask for resignation. And I also want to resign from stream as well. It's not the perfect timing because ASP is taking a break on stream, but I will say I'm probably not going to be super active on stream anyway. So it's just a lose-lose situation anyways. Wait, I'll type it.
Yeah. Man, what's Mark doing, bro? Who cares about Champions League?
Okay,
I
so
mean, I'm keeping an eye on the score right now, because
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
holy shit, bro.
yeah. Wait, I'll check the results of the Geo event. I'll check what exactly happened. Let me scroll up. I'll count the score, and well, that's about it, I guess. I'll count the score and wait. Okay, so if it's more than 21 on 30, then we'll have to do something random, like very random. But I'll see. What did people cook? Holy shit, I cannot scroll. So first one's wrong. Second one is
Wait.
right.
I want to scroll up to see.
So we got one. Oh,
Uh.
one. One. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 again. 8. I think at least. Yeah, 8. 8 again. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 12. 12 again. 12 again. 12 again. 13. 13 again. 13. 13, 14, 15. Oh, no, 14. You got 14. So you got
14?
less than half right. So it's score of 14 on 30, which means we won't have to do a random thing. That's how it means. It's
Thank
holy shit.
God.
Holy shit, we got the audience is
Oh,
growing
yeah.
again, guys. We're at 10 audience again.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit, yeah.
No regular user. Yeah, I'm going to go all the way out of the staff team. That's pretty much the point. And basically, it's just that I don't want any involvement anymore with staff decisions, basically. I think I just don't have the time for it anymore either. I will be around the server, of course. I will stick around and be active, but I just want to be a little bit more consistent to actually stay as a mod. That's kind of the thing. And I feel like chilling out more so now than anything else,
Mm.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say the reason why the audience number went up is because it's like lunchtime for all the California, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Pacific
true.
time. Yeah,
And school's ending for the Eastern motherfuckers now.
yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
We may get some traction again, of course.
Yeah.
Some people that are going to come back because I'm still running this for a bit. We got one event left, but depends on if people can do this. But I think we should wait for a moment and see how the audience does. If the audience grows a little bit, I think it's fine to do the drawing event and see what it does. And if it doesn't grow, then we can just do whatever, We'll see what we can do. But we've been here for 4.5 hours already, which is insane. So yeah, it's pretty insane how we've kept it up for so long. Also, the thing is, James, I think you haven't heard this when I was talking about this, but basically these specials are kind of like a test subject, I would say. Basically, this is the first time we do a special, meaning that it's completely new, never been done before. So it's kind of a little bit of a test we're doing here. And judging from the fact that people are sticking around, tells me that maybe fine to actually do these again. And I already have a couple of ideas for next specials, but I just don't know when they will happen. That's kind of the thing. But
Yeah,
obviously, I might ask for feedback if people want to see something like this again. But have to keep in mind, these specials will be completely random. Like, it could be something completely else next time. Like, this is just about events, and the next one could be completely different. When we watch something random or something and like that, it's whatever. But that's
yeah.
kind of
We
the
could do
funny
watch
thing.
parties. We could do gaming. We could do like shit like this if someone's leaving.
Exactly. The thing is that I feel like specials have to be something that kind of have the idea of what you're going to do in the title to sort of like catch engagement, but actually figuring out what it's going to be should be part of the special itself when you explain it when it actually starts. That's kind of the point. So you kind of like give people the idea or like make people mindstorm sort of like, oh, what's going to happen? And when they join, then they can like figure it out, of course, what's going to happen. I feel like that's a pretty decent idea to actually create engagement with these types of specials or events at least.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like it's a decent idea. I want to perform more of this in the future, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm curious.
Well,
Very
yeah. All
curious.
I'll say is don't do it too much because I think people might actually lose interest if we do too much of it.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, I feel like we have to take into account that it will also require the fact that we to be able to actually work together and really make sure that we actually don't, of course, do too much because obviously you can give up on ideas. Don't do any ideas. It's still some type of stuff, I would say. So it's something you have to really for a moment. I think parties, for example, decent idea. But I should make parties like a thing, like actually watch parties, kind of like MBN, like Mr. Beast news. So I feel like decent, but it's kind of like engagement with the stream. But like space should be something a little from that. So yeah.
Oh wait.
So
Wait, Max, are you
my
lagging a bit?
voice lagging.
Connection,
I think it's just too low right now. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So
Wait, keep
I
talking?
think I'm lagging.
Yeah, it's still lagging a bit. Okay,
I'll
okay.
rejoin.
Okay.
and these servers fucking suck.
Yo, what did you say?
Like my ping is fucking off. What the fuck is this? Like
Yo, okay, wait.
13
Let me
kills?
change.
Okay.
What happened here? Alright.
That's pretty.
Oh
Okay,
damn,
so
Discord's
yeah,
literally just down right now. Holy shit.
we got people again.
Yeah, you're still lagging. Oh.
Oh, I'm still
Yeah, Discord's shitting itself.
Fucking. Yeah, is Discord thing itself?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I love Discord.
yeah, it's pretty strange. Yeah, I think it's Discord shitting itself. Like, there's Um, why is it shitting itself, bro?
Are you back? Is it okay now?
No way. Why?
Bro. Well, it says 21 million.
Rock? It's actually- Are we Barack?
Okay.
Are we Barack? I don't know, man.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so
I think we're okay now. I think we're okay now.
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
speak.
I think it's fine again.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes,
Yeah, sorry about
bro.
that.
What the hell was that?
I don't know,
Sorry
bro.
about that one.
Holy shit.
That we're trying to take us over.
Mm-hmm.
The satellite.
Yeah.
fucking us.
Actually, now that we're here, maybe before we do anything else, maybe we should do like a sort of like, how do you say this? A sort of review of what we've done in the past, or changes for the server, maybe. Like, let's run through the announcements and just check what exactly went on.
Well,
But I'm kind of curious to see where it all started because forever.
We're
Okay.
gonna be,
I'm
we're gonna be
gonna
scrolling a
start
long
somewhere
time.
in. I'm gonna check. After January 2022. Insane announcements. Jesus Christ. Old. Alright, I'm here. I'm at February 2nd. Holy shit.
Could you share your screen?
Oh yeah, well the problem is I could share my screen, but the problem with this is that I'm
Right.
on phone. Kind
Oh,
of.
you're on phone.
So yeah, and it's kind of annoying to stream on phone. I cannot lie to you.
Okay, yeah, I know.
So maybe you can run through it with your stream if you want, because I think you're on PC obviously. So
Yeah, I'm on PC. Yeah, okay, here. Dude, January? You have
wait, I'll link the message. You have to like scroll up to
Mm-hmm.
this one.
There you go. Holy
There you
shit.
go. Then you scroll down. Holy
Bro,
shit!
you didn't even get an announcement? Okay. When
Holy
was
shit!
your
So
admin announcement?
a little bit below it. So at the 5th of February,
Oh, I see.
I got promoted.
All right.
I don't exactly remember how I got admin. I don't know why Barry resigned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hear myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, mute the stream if you don't want to hear each other twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yep. You recommend my other
I
staff?
mean, yeah, you can just mute the streams yourselves, guys.
Just mute
Either
my stream.
right click or
Yeah, I never mind.
hold on
I
it. I don't
turn
know.
it off. All right. Wow. We went to the yep. All
Okay,
right.
so yeah, so that's when I got promoted again. Honestly, I don't remember entirely how it went, but basically I was admin with Leif at the time. Leif was the second admin back then.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Yeah, that was real. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it now.
Yeah, true. It's pretty odd, but the thing is, that's also why I was demoted. No joke. The problem with Leif at the time was that he just didn't do anything. Like there was, I'm sorry to say it, but there is a point where you just feel very, very annoyed by the fact that somebody does so little. I'm not going to say that Leif was bad, because I've seen him do stuff as admin way before. But the thing is, with the server and how active it was, and also with the changes that had to be made at the time, it was just unbearable to keep him as second admin. Because I just had to do literally everything. Like, literally everything was directed to me instantly. So it kind of made me come to the point where I had to ask him to resign and actually replace him with another admin. But let's first scroll to some changes that may
Okay.
have been made.
All right. Well, a lot of these
I
are
was
just
gonna ask
content
something.
routings
That's fine.
and uploads.
Didn't the subscriber wars community hate you back then, Max, or something like that?
That's
Yo, I wish I could.
no. It's I think the subscriber wars community was back in 2020 somewhere, 2021. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember exactly how long it took for people to like forgive me or like be fine with me. I don't really know because I just didn't keep track of it. I just completely left after December of 2020. So I have no clue. I have no clue. But
Yeah,
I think
I mean, I was
most
really active back like in the very early days, like when you joined, must have been 2019 to like early 2020, and then I wasn't really that active afterwards. So
yeah,
I don't remember everything.
yeah. The thing is, I think most things are cleared up again, especially because I don't see Carter being mad at me, even friended me again. So I think it's fine. But the situation back then was a little bit. It was very my fault, actually. I admit that was pretty fucking shitty. But all I can say is it's way, way in the past. So I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of things have changed, obviously.
Well, Carter gets mad at everyone. He used to hate everyone on the server. Now he's like, he does come back here occasionally, but
Yeah, I think the reason why it's kind of shifted like that is because of the Mark situation, like where he got mad at Mark for whatever. And
oh,
I think I even DM'd Carter asking like what happened, and he never really responded. So it's kind of like what? And yeah, I don't know, man. But I just don't have
I
really
don't know.
close
Just leave
contact
it
with.
be. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't really have close contact with Carter any longer either. So it's kind of. I mean, the relations are healed, but it's not like close friend or anything, you know. But oh my god, this is insane. Here it comes. The 19th of March, 2022, added a sports talk chat. Oh my god.
19th?
Oh my god.
Wait. Okay, wait. Okay,
What
this
the
was back
fuck?
when we still had fan art creator role,
True, yeah.
and then sports talk chat.
Oh my god. The sports talk, actually, that's insane. How long ago
Wow.
that is. We'll start putting on announcements for when it's when it gets updated. This is the point where I basically decided, this was like a month after I got admin, and this is the point where I decided that maybe for updates that happen to the server, we should put it in the announcements because it could keep us up to date with the changes. So, for example, if
Yeah.
people ask themselves like, what exactly happened? Then obviously they can just look back in the announcement channel and see what happened, you know.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, man. That's ages ago. New update on the 27th of March. Ooh.
Challenge? Oh, what was Challenge's channel? I just do not remember that at all.
Uh, oh, yeah. Okay, I remember this, but it's a really old channel. Really old. I remember this from being back in the days when Berlin and me did like a sort of challenge. And
Yeah.
it's back in like November 2020. But basically, why this channel got removed is because it didn't get used anymore, like at all. Like there was no messages in there, and most things that ever happened there were like from months ago, and hadn't been active since 2021, anyways. So we removed it because there was literally just no point in keeping it. Literally, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I remember
Actually,
it. I remember
I
it.
don't.
It was like
I,
nothing at all.
yeah, true. I don't know if we actually like saved it in the channels archives. No, they are not saved. So that channel has actually been removed.
Yeah, it's just gone now.
And minor changes. I think this had to do with roles because back then I remember how there were like a few issues with roles because like remember how the member role was just completely fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Basically, that's what the changes were because some of the changes had to be made to actually make sure that it was running fine. Because back then these burns were just messed up. It took until IKEA came around to actually fix that. So it took a while to actually make sure that it was fine again. Holy shit.
It's simpler
Then
now because we don't have that verification system anymore. So it's
true.
yo, wait. staff approval for.
Yeah. So this back then was a concept we created, and it hasn't been done much since because it's kind of like double-sided. You know, people
Exactly.
obviously. I'm gonna be real. People don't take this seriously.
Yeah.
People don't. That's just the reason why it never got back and like done because people just don't really care to take it seriously. So we never really did it again. But basically, this approval showed that things were fine at least, except for obviously Leif again. So it was kind of a little bit, you know, double-sided. But
Yeah.
so we were kind of working towards April here. You know, nothing much going on. But I remember, I don't know when, but story was already in mod, right?
Yeah.
But this was the
Yeah.
period leading up to story becoming an admin. So
Okay, wait,
basically
wait.
in May,
Story
you have to
got
scroll.
mod.
Nah, that's a while ago. I think it was before I got admin that he got
Oh,
promoted.
story's
I believe.
here. And there you go.
Yeah,
New moderators. There you go. So January 18th, 2022. Right?
true.
Right.
That's a little bit before me. So
Mhm.
what happened is he made the update announcement. What the? Oh, the 2040. Okay, so back then, okay, I remember this. We had the 2048 chat, and it was changed into mapping chat. No
Yeah.
joke. We had a mapping chat, which is
chat.
crazy.
Yeah.
And these two were part of the server, but I think we deleted it. And oh no, we didn't. No,
Mapping fell
actually,
off, honestly.
the mapping chat was changed to geography chat. I remember because geography became a very popular topic, and people apparently just wanted it gone. Well, I mean, yeah.
Making a separate
New-
chat for everything is what kills me.
Okay, so
to be honest.
update 2. The staff are not going to be adding new channels for special topics. Chats for special topics will be made into their own threads.
There
And
you go. There you go, Max.
oh my god. So
There you go. So this, I'm guessing this was the geography chat.
yeah, this was actually mapping chat, actually, before geography chat was even a thing. Because the point is that 2048 chat was like kind of a thread, and we decided to make it mapping chat, but mapping chat had no value at all because really, who does this so often, you know?
Yeah.
So eventually it was turned into geography chat, but that's all the way in like, I don't know, man, a few months later at least.
Yeah.
Somewhere at the end of 2022, I believe. However, I'm trying to read the third update. We're gonna... So yeah, okay, that's a pretty fair statement from Story here. So if the threads became too inactive, we would just either replace it with something or just remove it because after a week, it's obviously going to like die out and turn into a archive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. Server update, April 17th. So okay, this dates back to the idea of why we should change the channel descriptions. And basically, people think like, oh, what does this do? But actually, as Dark said before, the thing about these types of things, it's like changing desks of channels, is that they kind of keep the server clean. They make it look like it's staying updated and that it's modernizing sort of. So I think that's important to actually change. So you can kind of like keep yourself aligned with that. But this was the period where there were like a lot of small changes because not much was really there to do. Oh, free trial mods and all of
No,
them.
I saw that. I was fucking laughing my ass off.
Wait, what is this? Deleted user, deleted user,
Deleted user.
Do we remember who they are? Like,
Tonio,
Tonio?
Edia, and Henrik.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Henry,
Yeah.
Tonio, yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same
I
there.
remember Tonio being like trial mod back then, so.
Man, honestly, in some way, I'm like, holy shit. this guy got in the staff team a lot, but also got kicked out of it a lot, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
like questioning how did that happen? But okay,
Things
know?
fucking changed, okay?
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! May 1st, the DJ role has been removed.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! What the hell?
People didn't like that.
Remember? Nah, I mean, it's kind of like a joke. I remember this was the period of time when like a lot of toxicity started sparking up in the server. Like the server was genuinely getting toxic, and I'll be real, that was a fucking shitty period of the server. I cannot put it in any other words. It was shit, bro. Like the amount of stuff people put you up with as an admin, that was insane. Like I don't know where people got it from, but it suddenly turned into like toxic center of the world or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the problem is a lot of people actually still call out the YTB server. Like some people that aren't in the server anymore. I remember getting reached out about this in like 2024 somewhere. Like, oh, the server is toxic, this and that. And I'm like, bro, it isn't. But it's basically because people saw how it was in 2022 that people
Yeah.
thought, oh, the server is toxic, we won't join. That's the point. The server was so shit at the time that basically the toxicity took over and like nobody really wanted to engage anymore. And I think that also contributed into the decline of the server. Like right after 2022, we had to completely shut off the fact that people had all this toxicity in chat. We completely like went against it and moderated it, and it ended up like getting out of the chat. But obviously, afterwards we had like a whole disabling event where people got like mass disabled, and such things, which basically led to a major decline in activity for the server. But we're still here, and we're still kind of like doing a similar line of activity to this day. So that's pretty wild, I would say. But the DJ role was removed, and nobody really cared because
Deleted user's been demoted. Oh wow.
That was Leif's old
But
account.
you can kind of see here, like, look at stories, announcement. You can see that it's like 0 likes. Like it's kind of like everybody just disliking, and even if it's just a joke, this was just the regular thing to do apparently back then. So then the trials passed. Holy shit.
Huh.
Oh wait. Only one person passed the trial?
Yeah, we only had one. I'm pretty sure it was Henrik.
Yeah. Was it Henry?
It was Henrik.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Holy shit.
And then we
I
had another
forgot.
trial. We had another trial
What
later
the
that
hell?
year.
Yeah, and then Inia passed, I believe, and also Tonio, I think.
When was the last trial? Just wondering.
I
It was
think October
I
2023, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right. Because I don't remember it being any last year.
Yeah, we will do
I think-
at least IKEA will do another trial soon,
Yeah,
I
right.
believe.
If
You're
I
right.
remember correctly, October 2023.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah.
Man, my cat wants to leave. Fuck it. My cat doesn't want to
Okay,
watch you guys
and
anymore.
then Story made smaller server updates. Yo,
Wait.
before 100k subscribers.
Wait. So, holy shit. Oh my god.
You idiot.
Wait, verification info. I remember, I think Story helped with this. Was he already an admin? No, right?
Yes. Wait,
I think
when?
I
When?
am.
Like, when
Oh.
you added verification info?
Yeah, so verification info was back in the days when me and Story worked together for this, I think. And basically, this was to inform people how to verify properly under phone number verification, because obviously it was a pretty annoying thing. And basically, back then the yellow color roll, I remember that it had a very strange greenish
Green,
look.
yeah.
So we kind of made more yellow, and that's a pretty strange change, but maybe a little bit more appropriate, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And we also had an issue, but like back then, as I said, the roles were kind of messed up. So as you may know, that the fact is that since these roles are messed up, in some way, people that are not verified will probably see a channel or something. Now it's fixed, but back then there was an issue. But if you scroll down, here you go. this is when Story got admin. Holy shit, what a period of time that was. Oh my fucking god. This is basically when I just had enough. Leif did not do much. Like, I'm sorry to say, but he just didn't. So I asked him in the end, like, yo, can you resign because it's just unbearable? And then he said, yeah, sure. And that's basically when Story hopped in. That's basically when he became the admin next to me. So that was a pretty W period of time. And from here we started cooking, man. It started cooking. I cannot lie.
Update 1,
Look
update 2,
at
update 3.
the 15th of May.
Hey. What was that? Well, that was 5 days after getting admin.
Yeah, for real. So the verification info, now I remember correctly, the verification info channel was created by me, but I didn't really focus on these emts and Story added emts where that's basically what you see to this day actually. That's
Oh,
basically what
yeah.
he did.
You have to clean.
And we
I like
worked together on this a bit to actually make sure that these were fine. Role info was also updated, and same goes for rules. This was back when the rules were changed to what it looks like now. The rules have had a few changes, I would say, but not much because it was just so well done. Like in the first few days of him being an admin, he completely cooked. So, holy shit.
Channel permissions have been
Basically,
touched up. Okay.
oh yeah, and he also added no drama article. Holy shit.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God.
Thank the Lord, man.
Okay, more events. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he also added filter moderation. That's true because back then there wasn't a filter, so he added it because of the toxicity in the chat, but it actually created more toxicity in the end. That's a problem.
Yeah. No, but that was a new thing that Discord just added. So it was good timing. It was good timing. It was good timing.
We are working on implementing. Okay, so upcoming updates. This is something that I don't think is talked about at all, but Stories once suggested to make a sort of change to the staff team. And while I do agree that it would be nice because, of course, people say like, "Oh, this decision was unfair," or "Oh, this was that," whatever.
Why is my
But
cat trying to get on my fucking laptop? Fuck
Exactly.
So basically, what happened is we never went through with this because it was just so difficult to change something. Like the idea was to make it based on, if I remember correctly, it was based on if it was like a soft warn-ish. Like it wasn't really that terrible, but it's warnable, you know. A mid-range warn, so basically like, oh, you already messed up, but it could have been worse, and there's a hard warn. And
It's
if you get a hard warn, it doesn't have to take a lot, and you will get banned right away.
Yeah.
That's the thing, or like at least muted heavily. I think at least. And basically, hard warrants were also based on, for example, if you spammed and you did it again later, then you would get a hard warrant because, like, bro, you've just broken the rules twice. So that's basically the kind of idea it was. But we still run on the same system where we go like, oh, you break whatever rule and you get warrants, free warrants, okay, mute, you know, and more warrants that stack up, okay, mute that is longer. Sort of that system. I do agree that maybe it would be better to like change something to that, but I just don't know how. Like how to perfectly work that out because obviously it's kind of still based on what you think.
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
a system with soft, mid, and hard ones is kind of like still very opinion based and more opinion based than just warning people based on the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of the
Like,
thing.
you still need fucking AI. You need a robot to decide it for you.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing I had a problem with, I think, and why it never got implemented in the first place. I think it's just soft, mid, and hard warrants would just end up creating complete chaos because people think like, oh, I got a mid warrant. Why? I just broke rules and it wasn't that severe. So it's kind of like going to cause turmoil anyways. That's kind of the thing I remember of it. And more events, of course. This was the period when a lot of events were popping up, I believe.
Oh my god.
And
Spontaneously start an event. I remember
oh,
that. People would just start events whenever they wanted, bro.
wait, when was this?
This was so back then, bro, people would just like okay, it wasn't people would talk with the admins to start 2048, for example, right?
yeah.
But then like but then they would change whoever was hosting it like once every week without telling anyone, right? It was just getting confusing. So Story and you guys and the staff team was like, now we're gonna have a fucking like a server suggestions thing where you suggested an event. Because back then,
Exactly.
yeah,
The problem was, as you said, it's kind of like people were just really, really just hosting events out of the blue. Like it came out of nowhere. And the thing is, I think this is exactly where Cross, back when he was still here, of course, he had this like mini event idea. And I literally said to him, like, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. I want you to listen to me for a moment. This is not too long ago, actually. This is like a couple of months before he got banned. Um, Basically, he started the event, or like wanted to start it during the fact that I was going to run my Duo event, but I already agreed to a date for the Duo event, so it was already in the event calendar, so I was kind of like
Yeah.
confused why I was starting it. It didn't really get attention, but that's the point of it. The fact that it didn't get attention and no entries basically just meant like, bro, just don't do it right now. Do it later. Do it whenever you want. Basically. And the thing is, his event was kind of like too complicated too, I believe. Like I remember Brett saying this in the general chat, but basically like it was a fun concept. I believe it was fun. But the problem is that it just sounded too complicated, and you just couldn't read it properly. What he was trying to like say or like try to get to, and what we're supposed to do. But I heard it in my DMs what exactly he was going to do, but it still found it a little bit confusing. But I trusted him to actually be able to handle that, and that's exactly where the part of the story comes in from back in 2022. That change made it a massive difference. Like you actually had to negotiate, and that's exactly what Chris was DMing me about it. So was pretty interesting.
And just honestly, like Crass, I don't think he would. He isn't really good at explaining stuff, you know.
Yeah.
No, Kraus is awful at that shit, man.
Yeah, he talks in super long messages, and yeah, he doesn't really get like condensed and.
The most
focused
simple
enough.
shit is like an essay.
I
Well,
know.
true. The thing is, like, sure thing, make it an essay. But the problem is that for some reason he made an event that is just too complicated to even understand in a short period of time. He had to explain it. And the fact that people just didn't understand it is just completely got ignored. Like everybody said, "Oh, we don't understand this," and then he just started. I was like, "Bro, what? Like, huh?" Okay. Well, whatever it is, we'll start scrolling again. We need your suggestions. We're looking for both server sticker suggestions as well as minigame ball suggestions. To request stickers, feel free to post in server suggestions. This was back when server suggestions was like a channel itself and not like a forum.
Yeah,
That was
the
crazy.
forums are nice. But bro, we have
Holy shit.
so many stickers now. They
Oh my
only
God.
ever suggest stickers.
It got like mass added like at the end of 2024. Like holy shit, so many sticker suggestions came in, and I was like, bro, we're already like running out of space. But most of the
Remember that
stickers are
one
pretty fun.
BGC suggestion though? Remember that?
BGC
Oh
is
my
the
God.
goat.
The goat
BGC's
of
the goal,
stickers,
but like
bro.
that one suggestion everyone fucking hated. I don't know why. It's not even that bad. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know why
things
people
like
decide to like start shitting on it like then. It's weird.
Yo, only 2 people had 2 million XP 2022. Oh.
yeah, I mean, basically, it's kind of like search suggestions is just a place where there's so much division, not just because of the votes people pick, but like, holy shit. There has to be a moment where people just have to realize the amount of people that take it seriously seems to just be on a decrease, bro. Like, it feels sometimes like people are joking. I cannot lie, but whatever. Things get through anyways. Like it's fine. It's not like doing terrible anyways. It's been a fine system for like a while. So,
I wish there
wait.
was a way that like the poster could be anonymous. Like
Oh
whoever
yeah,
suggested
wait.
the post was like anonymous, you know?
Wait. What did you say? Sorry, I couldn't understand because of my internet.
Okay, I like in server suggestions, right? Like I feel like there's a bias, right, when it comes to people who suggest stuff, right? I wish it would be like anonymous whenever you posted something.
True. Holy shit. That is exactly what I was thinking about. Like, there's sometimes it just feels like people vote based on the fact that it's like that person. I can tell you this. There have been people who, this is also something I really hate, but like, I just want people to decide for themselves. Like sometimes when I like a suggestion, people just mass like it. When I dislike it, so many people dislike with me, and I'm like, bro, just do what you think is right. You don't have to follow me. And same goes for when I suggest things. Like when I suggest something, I notice that people just dislike simply because I'm suggesting it. So it's kind of funny, and you might think, why are people not liking it because it's you? Well, basically, there are just people that simply just dislike it when it's me. I cannot get to an example right now because I have to scroll all the way down probably for a suggestion that I pulled off. But I can tell you that this has happened a couple of times. I'm pretty certain.
Okay, let's keep going. Dude, we're gonna be scrolling a long time. Oh, yeah, smaller server updates.
Wait,
Small.
I'm trying to I've been looking at the 27th May update, but it was mostly event channels being archived. Frozen alt, event calendar, added an emoji. Okay, yeah, that's not too much, you know. Where were you at? Oh, holy shit, June 2nd. John, I will say this. I will accept you to speak, but we're letting people in hour by hour. So now James is with us in DVC, and he's been in for like
30 minutes?
he's been in for like 40 minutes, and in like 20, 30 minutes, we'll switch people who can talk, and, you know, we will probably accept.
Yeah, I was going to leave in a few minutes anyways because I want to go on my indoor bike before I go to sleep, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If you leave, just inform us, then we'll let Jonathan on stage.
Yeah, I'll do another 5 minutes when I'll leave.
Okay, fine. All right. So here the June 2nd changes. Event hoster and event participants. We have a new way of organizing events. The random channel has been deleted due to complications with the bot, and we're experimenting with. Okay, so this was at the time when Discord had not added the event option yet. Like at the top, you can see like an event calendar, and it got added like right after I think right after this. And here you see that we insist on talking to an admin or a mod or whatever for this. And just to remember you, why this is important to think about it being admin/mod is because back then, as I said before in the staff channels or maybe in the general chat, there's been a lot where I feel like the interaction between the server and mods has kind of like decreased. Like it feels like there's much less organization in comparison to what we had in the past. Because like when I got admin, I remember how I was like really trying my best to keep on pushing it so that we managed to like keep everyone interacting, keep the mods kind of like organized. And I feel like I've done a way less good job at it, like halfway through 2023. But it wasn't really a problem because at the time, you know, it wasn't really that serious. But I feel like it should kind of come back because giving mods a little bit more advantage over these types of things would probably give them like an advantage in terms of like experience and knowing how to deal with things, and it would probably make it easier to decide who will be an admin for the future, and such things. Like it's pretty important to make them able to talk about these things as well, instead of just saying that the admins will do these things. Well, the second one, new chat and voice feature.
Oh, that's the VCS. Oh. I mean, there's a chat, the tech chat.
Oh my god, no mic chat. Oh, holy shit. No fucking way.
No mic chat. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
That is long ago.
Jesus. And
then, holy shit.
Alt accounts. You started lying that shit.
Holy shit, man. The no mic chat was literally like the most randomest thing ever. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, like, some servers still have like some of my servers still have it because people don't like talking in the fucking VC chat because like you can't pin shit, like it doesn't work as a normal channel. But like for our server, it's fine. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of strange how you can't like pin these. That's indeed pretty odd. Regarding alt accounts, okay, so this was the change. Basically, back then, as you may know, we had a lot of issues with like Theo. So we accepted people to hand in alt accounts, so we could actually make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, okay, wait, I was reading something else. So basically, this was pretty important because at the time, Theo was trying to like hack through and like do everything he could to ruin us. So he decided to make it able to like enter with alt accounts to make sure that people could stay talking and interacting with the server, just to make sure. So basically, that was a pretty important change as well to the server. But nowadays, as I said, we haven't really had problems with Theo. And since we don't have problems with them anymore, we decided to turn back the security system to like just being instant verified, and you get like a 10 minutes mute. Wait. Well, I mean, BGG, it wasn't entirely directed to you actually. The problem is it was directed against the entire community. I'm pretty certain. The thing is, I had been affected by it. Story had been affected by it. Almost everyone. The thing is that he was just trying to ruin the community, and the people at the top were like priority. And since we were at the top at the time, you can guess, we were all taken out. So we actually came back, but it was kind of shaky. Yeah, that's why you resigned. True, I remember. Okay, so the 7th of June, the 7th. So that was the time when rules were changed. Yes, I forgot what this was. I'll be real. I'm gonna just read for a moment.
Because I think there were just a lot of problems with NSFW and spam pinging and spamming.
Okay.
Wait, what
Oh,
NSFW now?
holy shit. Okay, I remember now. This is a change. Okay, so as I said, 2022 was pretty fucking toxic. Like, holy shit. The amount of shit people had back then was insane. And
Yeah.
basically, this made Story make a new rule. You may think wait, you've probably seen the Berlin sort of like slander video about the server.
Oh my god.
You remember how it went like Story making a new rule nobody cares about? That was like one of the things. That's basically because of this announcement. Because in this announcement, he made a change to the rules where basically you didn't really have anything. I mean, we really had to do something about the toxicity in the server. So we said like, if a mod tells you to stop, just stop. That's simple. Basically, just to make a sort of like shortcut towards people having to listen to us for a bit, because I mean, it was just a toxic space. So we had to make sure that the mods were actually listened to, because for some reason we just got ignored quite a lot, and it actually made some of the mods pretty tired of it at the time. I remember. So that's basically the change that was made at the time. Scrolling down to 12th of June. I'm reading through this. There are just a few things I just don't seem to remember for some reason. I just don't.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I've
wait.
got nothing else to talk about. I mean, what do we have on your screen right now? I don't really know anything about, so I'll let John take over. I think he wants to go on still. So
Yeah,
see you guys.
sure. Go ahead.
I'll stay on the stage, but I just won't really be active.
Oh, well, I think we'll kick you out then, because I mean, we're doing this like kind of hourly. So, but James,
Yeah, but
the reason why you were invited to the stage is because I think you're a pretty honorable member of the community. You've been there pretty much since I joined SW, and literally, like, you're still there to this day. That's pretty insane, honestly, bro.
yeah,
Like,
me and
unreal.
Mark, we've been here since fucking Social Blade. Okay,
Yeah,
I think Ape as well.
the thing is, the amount of memory or like fucking history that dates back to you being there is actually just insane. Like, even when I joined YTB, you were still there. So I mean, we've had a long history. So that's pretty cool, I would say. You're a pretty cool guy. So we'll put it like that. But it also means you will be kicked from the stage.
Yeah,
So,
fuck all you. I'm leaving. Fuck you guys.
fuck all of you, man.
Alright, James.
Okay, so now we'll accept John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is here. Oh my god. The guy himself, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He's in. How does it feel to be a sudden owner of the MBN server? Because
Like,
we'll ask you now. How does it feel to be such a big figure?
like if you told me like 8 months ago that I would be owner in 8 months, then I would think that you're lying. I would think that like, holy shit, I'm so inactive in that server. But then I just became mod, and then I became administrator, then head of staff, and then Sun stepped down, and then owner. You know, it was pretty sudden. You know, it felt like that, but you know, it was nice to see that rise, you know.
True. I must say, MBN was doing kind of fine. I believe it had a lot of potential. Of course, there were a few like unfortunate things that happened throughout the course
Right.
of the rebrand, because obviously the rebrand caused a lot of people to leave. But I think we still have to consider one thing. Not because a lot of people left that it's lost hope. We still have to remember that because of the member loss, it's just kind of like a snowball effect. But we also have to remember that it doesn't mean that the server is dying. It's probably still able to gain members over time. And also that means more engagement again. So maybe it's doing low numbers now, but later it may actually do better, you know?
Yeah, and also it's January, you know, so it's
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
pretty dead time. But I feel
That's
like
true.
the rebrand did like harm it pretty badly. But I feel like now we're starting to, I would say, sort of like bounce back in a way. Like,
Yep. Well, sometimes I feel like it's hard to explain this, but I feel like the reason why some members leave is kind of like, I think it's called like a cultural reset. That's basically what people tend to call it. What I'm trying to say with that is basically, if a group of people is active at a certain period of time, you'll often see that if the part of a group like that leaves or like goes inactive, some people will follow up. If you look at the graph of the stat bot in the server, you can tell how there's like a decline in contributors, and that's basically because the most prominent figures were leaving or like inactive. So people just kind of follow up with it because the people that they trusted and were like talking to a lot just suddenly like left, you know, just kind of like went inactive. But I think that if there's an activity catalyst again that is old to the community, like for example Mark, I feel like it still has a lot of potential, to be fair, because like as you can see, if Mark goes active, the server just spikes, like completely blows up. And then yeah, if he goes inactive, it's kind of like a drop. So I feel
yeah.
like it still has the potential. It just really needs people to come back and be an activity catalyst and kind of like stay high in activity for a longer period of time to make sure that the server kind of gains traction again. That's kind of the point.
Yeah, what I feel is the good part of it is that we have two, I would say, like fan bases where we can gain members. First of all, we have like the people who follow the Mr. Beast updates Twitter account, and there's the Mr. Beast the Mr. Beast Insights one is like smaller, but it's gaining traction, and I feel like that's a good thing because then you know two groups of people can then join the server and then become active, and you know that's good.
That's pretty solid. I think it has a lot of potential still, but it's just really unfortunate to see how the rebrand really caused such a massive like decline. Because in the end, I have really like I think Sadia or however you say your name. I remember how she went like in my DMs and said like, you know, it's kind of like nice to be on YTB at the moment because like for some reason it feels like a little bit more new, and some people just seem, at least what she said, some people just seem to like kind of follow up to the fact, as I said before, that if people go inactive, it kind of feels like a snowball effect where you just go inactive along with it, and that's kind of where my idea came from. Since the rebrand, so many people just went out. So if you like some of those people, it's kind of like way less motivating to be active in a server. So it's gonna take a little bit, of course, to revive itself from that. But obviously, as I said, there's no hope is lost. I still believe you can do it, John, because I think you can do a good job as an owner. It just feels, I don't know, man. It just feels sad to know that you started as an owner, and you instantly get faced with such a
There's
thing, you know?
fucking like, just fucking like 30 people in total like leave. You know, I'm actually on the stop out page right now. In the past month, there have been 30 like leaves. You know,
Yeah. Holy shit. I
unfortunate.
kind of feel bad for that because it would surely not be motivating to actually go through that because like imagine just suddenly turning owner and then you see like so many people going. That's
Yeah,
holy shit,
I-
man. Holy shit.
but I mean, of course, you know, I knew what was going on. I knew what was the problem. You know, it's like I remember like I used to remember how it was called, but like a bunch of people left after one person left, you know? And they kind of, I would say, orchestrated that in a way to like, you know, bring down activity into it's like basically like a boycott, you know? It's they boycotted the server because they didn't like a bunch of things and you know, that led to like a big like dwindle in activity, but now coming back,
Yeah,
fortunately.
well, the thing is, I feel like a lot of things already went wrong before it. I know that it sounds strange. I don't have interference with the community, but I'm telling you this. I don't know if you actually heard about this, but I talked to Block of Lapis about this before. But I don't know what was going on, but why the fuck did I get involved in moderation of MB stats at the time still when I'm not part of the staff team? Like literally, Sun and Mark contacted the fucking admin of the YTB server to help them make changes for the server. Like genuinely, they contacted me to make and help with changes. I was like, what the hell? And I did give my opinion, but only like on a few situations that, like the information I got at least. I was like, okay, yeah, that could be a good option to do. But eventually, I remember how Sun like demoted Entropy, and I was like, what even is this decision? So it was about wokeness. They got mad about wokeness, I remember. I recall at least. And
Yeah, definitely. That
and,
that
and
was
then and then he demoted Entropy. I was like, what is this decision? Because like I said, like you could just warn, you know, but it's kind of wild. But in the end, you know, I think the server was just doing fine under it, and I think Mark also helped a lot, anyways, with the staff team after the situation. So I think it's fine, you know. But yeah, that was pretty strange. I cannot lie. So that was already something I found a little bit strange. Like, shouldn't moderation be like a little bit inside of the server, not like telling people like outside of the server? But you know, whatever. Uh, yeah, but Mark, you got mod right after. You know, yeah, true. You got mod. You know, so I think you made a bit of an impact on the server anyway. So I mean,
yeah, I feel like you know, like there was some sort of like as you said earlier, it was about wokeness. Like there was some political bias involved in the like I would say the mass exodus of a bunch of people because I feel like okay, election day, okay, that did boost activity, but at the same time it did like I would say it didn't exactly like cause arguments in a way. Well, it did, but people kind of got to see, oh, Sun is conservative. Oh, but I'm liberal. Oh, I don't like that. Whatever, you know. It's
mm,
it's like another talking point for them to, I would say, like go go against, you know.
true. But the thing is, like, what I noticed is like I know that of course you can have your opinions, whatever. You know, that's pretty much what I would say. Obviously, you don't have to support any of this, but I would say I found it ridiculous to focus on wokeness. I'm not gonna lie, Son, I like the guy. I like the guy a lot, but that was probably some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen. I'm not even going to lie about that. Why would you focus on wokeness when if something actually goes wrong, just focus on toxicity, for example? Like, for example, if somebody goes toxic over these things, warn them because they're being toxic. And not because they're woke, oh, let's warn them. That's not fair. That doesn't make any sense. Like, sure, so basically that just means that if you see somebody disagreeing, then you're just going to warn them. And that's exactly what the situation with entropy looked like to me. Like, you're demoting someone because they don't agree with you. That's kind of like the whole thing. Mark, still, I do not agree. I just simply do not agree. Focusing on wokeness was the stupidest thing ever. I'll just say it straight up. That was a stupid thing to do. But it didn't really cause any damage anyways. It did cause a demotion, I would say, in the end, but, it's all resolved, so it's fine. But it's kind of like, it's something to learn from, I would say, because holy shit, that was pretty odd.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did. Like, I would say, like after she was demoted, and then after I became owner, I was thinking about it, and then I realized that it was kind of like a blunder. So, we made a new role called senior server moderator, okay, and I decided to promote her to that because, like, okay, she already got administrator, okay, and so I feel like the best way is to, like, work your way up, not like to suddenly jump. It's like okay, imagine if a server, okay, just suddenly got just like administrator applications, like, and then some guy who was just member beforehand got administrator. That would be stupid, right? Because you wouldn't know like what kind of approach that person would have. So I feel like if you're going to work your way up, like, you should take, like, I would say, some sort of like baby steps,
True. Well, I mean, it's just the fact that Sun was going to get sort of like kicked out. They wanted them out of power, but I would say the way the server was going at the time was not the most stable. I think it's partially because of both sides. I would say it just kind of felt like a little bit of bickering, like pointing fingers, and then at the end, oh yeah, okay, we won't agree with you. So it kind of kept on pointing fingers, So I'm not gonna say more about that, but that's basically how it went. But when I read the chat, we have BGG saying summer 2022. Wait, you didn't get admin in the summer of 2022. I was already admin back then. No way.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it 2021? What the hell?
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, like, it's kind of crazy for me to like look back. I think this was before my ban in like August 2022. But like, there was this event. Okay, I'm pretty sure you remember it, but the newer members might not. Like 2048. Okay, it was basically just Hearts of Iron 4, but as an event. And I was a guy who sort of suggested like making the event more complicated, and like, I basically did nothing. Like, when I started like hosting the event, because BGG, I don't know, I forgot what happened, but something happened and I had to take over. Nothing happened. Like, just the event entirely ended because I forgot why, but it just ended suddenly. And now I feel like it's been over like 2 years since then, and I've sort of grown in a way. Like, I'm not just gonna neglect something that someone has just like passed on to me. I'm going to actually do something about it, or at least just try my best. That was very stupid of me, though. Just neglecting it.
Yeah, true. There is something I would say about that too. It's basically like, as I said before in this channel. Of course, I was talking a little bit about like the history of the server, and I feel like there's something important to notice. But of course, obviously, I'm not the best either. Of course, I have made quite a couple of mistakes, and I would say one major mistake I do not like that I made is basically how I kind of left staff organization in the dust. Not because, or at least not that it's very terrible, because the server can live on that. It's not really noticeable, of course, because I think nobody would have really noticed as long as we didn't say this, but I feel like it's a problem. Because back in the days, when I got admin, I remember how I sort of like managed to get the staff back together. like I noticed how unorganized it was. I was really mad about that because at the time I got admin and I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? So I kind of like got up and decided to make some changes towards that. And basically, what these changes did is basically like if something got suggested, tell the mods, make them state their opinions, and if, for example, something had to be sort of like arranged, they could also contact the mods instead of the admins. So it kind of went like that, but eventually the mods went a little less active, so it was kind of like more of a sort of thing to do like right away to just contact someone like me. Because the thing is, I was the most active for like a while. So the most reasonable person to talk to was probably me. So it kind of like shifted more and more towards one person. And basically that kind of left the mods sort of to go behind, sort of. How do you even say that? Basically to leave them a little bit behind. But we were still doing fine. But the more and more times that was spent like that, the more and more it kind of like divided itself. And the staff team was still organized, but it's noticeable how the staff team has a way less active staff chat, and that most decisions just kind of like get finalized through server suggestions by me. And if something new happens, I will tell the mods. Like, it's, for example, if it's like a very serious situation, I would tell the mods. But for the rest, it feels like there's way less interaction, I would say. So that's kind of like a mistake I feel like I've made. The amount of moderation that was like focused on me could have definitely been lowered if I kept track of that. And I feel like the next admin can do a really decent job at that, to actually keep that together and figure out a way to like keep people organized in the staff team again, because it's fine. You can still get people back together. The server is active enough, I believe, to still perform that. So that's basically all there is to say about it.
Yeah. I feel like just like having the mods make a decision, just having them make a decision. That was a bad stutter. But
Yeah, true.
that's yeah, that's a really stupid thing because it's like what mods are supposed to most of the time is like smaller decisions, okay? And I don't mean necessarily just like, should I mute this person? Should I warn this person? It's like more smaller decisions. But if you shouldn't just like leave like a big server decision up to like the mods or something. You shouldn't like, should I like promote this person or something like that. Like the mods shouldn't vote on that. It should be more up to the administration.
True. Well, what I think about it is basically I have given my proposals in the staff chat. Basically, Dylan can confirm this. I have already planned out a couple of changes that they can make to the server to actually create maybe engagement, or actually for Dylan to get a little bit of a head start. So basically, if he gets admin, he can already do a couple of things to get himself kind of in the motivation or like the mood to be an admin, sort of. So he can already see what he can do with these things, But basically, what I do want to say is, I feel like giving mods more permission to like kind of like decide over server suggestions or something like that, or like bigger server things. I feel like that also gives a lot more experience. Because if you actually let them face these types of things, I feel like it gives more incentive for them to think, and it also gives them more experience with the server itself because they get more engaged with the things that are getting changed. Of course, there are things that still have to be part of the admin team, like for example, trials that get decided are pretty much always just admins deciding over that, or literally like big decisions. Like, for example, a rule change, it will get mentioned, but in the end, it will be the admins that will change these things, or even just server suggestions. Of course, the mods can vote in that, but server suggestions, obviously, they will kind of shift towards the admins. So it's kind of just something to find balance in between, I believe. If you can actually like make them get decisions through, I feel like that's a good change to actually like create engagement again and actually give them some experience with things for the server at least. So that's kind of where my idea came from for giving them like a little bit more organization, I would say.
Yeah, right. So, oh my god, I just forgot what I was gonna say. But I feel like we have like a smaller staff team, so I feel like slight rule changes, like like not just like a complete redesign of the rules, but I mean a slight like change, like relatively recently we set like a very definitive limit on what's considered spam, what's considered not spam. That was, of course, like higher up, administration had more, I would say, influence on that decision. But of course, the moderators also got, to speak out, to voice their opinion, to see if they make some sort of good point or something like that.
True. That's I think it's a pretty solid way to like pick it, because the thing is, I feel like we have to understand one thing altogether. I think personally, at least, that the best way to run the staff team is to let everyone engage with the ideas you have and actually let them vote on your opinion. That's basically why server suggestions is such a success. Basically, that gives people the option to vote, and it also gives the mods the advantage, or at least the option, to talk themselves about it in the staff chat if they want. Basically saying more power is divided and more people decide over this. So it also makes up for better decisions, when I think about it, at least, because if a majority of a staff team agrees to it, then it isn't only limited to one or two people, like the admins, to actually decide over these things. And it kind of creates more balance, I believe, and that's pretty important, at least in my opinion, for the server.
Yeah, like, of course, I think also regular members should have some sort of say in something. Of course, like, voting on the, like, suggestions and whatever, but, like, in Ambient, we did, like, a New Year's event, okay? And,
Yeah.
wait, was it a New Year's event? I think it was, but we did some sort of event. Like, we weren't exactly sure, like, did we want to do it? Oh, it was the 1 year anniversary. Like, did we want to do it
Yeah.
this time or this time? Like, we decided, like, since we couldn't decide, we decided to ask, like, the whole server to decide, to see who's like which time has like the most people like available and whatever, so that the event is actually successful and not just like a barren wasteland, pretty much,
Yeah, I mean, I felt kind of bad for having to leave, because I wanted to host GeoGuessr for longer, but I just couldn't because I had to go somewhere, like literally at the moment. And why I had to leave earlier because my parents literally asked me right before before I had to go, at least, or at least a few minutes into the event that they were doing. Literally, they asked me if I could walk with a dog for a little bit before we would go. So he went outside for a moment and then came back, so that he could do his shit, and then he could return, sit there, sleep, whatever, and we could go to these people that we were going to at the time. So I was kind of like so shit because I was only there for like 10 to 15 minutes or whatever. So I was like, bruh, fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, we like nobody's gonna blame you for that, because that's more like dependent on your schedule, and if you have to do something, then you have to do something. Like, it's really it's kind of hard. Like, I don't like being like stubborn or something like that. So I feel like just like accepting it, like, okay, yeah, I'll go there, whatever, And even though it
True.
does feel like you do have a little bit of regret, like, oh, I wish I could have been there, like, for a longer period of time.
Yeah. Well, to interrupt the conversation for a moment, what me and Sophia were actually doing is we were, let me get on my PC real quick, we're going through announcements from the past, like a little bit of history at least. Oh, IKEA is telling me that he has to go out for
Yeah.
dinner, which basically means he is going to leave. So I would say, IKEA, it was pretty nice having you as an admin with me. It's been an insane time, I would say. There's a lot to say, but at the same time, it's just insane, man. We've been here for 5.5 hours by now, and I have my appreciation for you, IKEA. I will say that. It's been a nice ride.
Me too. Thank you, Max, bro.
You
It's
know,
been
you can do this as an admin. You can do it. You can
yeah.
cook. Believe in yourself, I would say.
What
I got a good 3 years left in me.
Well, no, Mark, I'm not leaving yet. I still wanted to do a little bit of history, but I want to explain to John what exactly we were doing. Um, Basically, this event or special contains the fact that I brought back 3 events from the past, which were the Geo event, drawing event, and game night. And also, we had a question mark. The question mark was basically something of choice. And the other 3 events, they were previous events like the Geo event, it was, guessing images, that type of stuff. And we put like a time frame on these: Geo event for an hour, drawing event for an hour, 2 hours of game night, you know the deal. And basically, that's why we're here now. We lost a lot of. So we lost a lot of traction ish with like the amount of audience, because we started with like 20 people and it stayed above 10 for like 4 hours. But now it's kind of lower, so we decided to like go over a couple of announcements that were made in the past, sort of like going over history. Basically, that means we've been here for 5.5 hours. So I'm glad you're here, because otherwise I wouldn't have anyone to talk to, at least. But basically, John, because we're with 2 now, we can invite someone else to the stage.
Oh, you're right.
So-
Wasn't
Oh, you muted. Why did you mute? Wait, he was explaining something. However, guys, Mark, I am not leaving yet. I still want to do a little bit of history, I would say. See who else wants to be on stage, I would say. But basically, I think that it's slowly coming to an end here.
yeah, I'm back.
Okay, yeah. Should we invite someone else to the stage? Because Crashit asked
yeah.
for Jordan to be.
Yeah, so I guess we can do them. Yeah.
We can do this one. All right. Here you go. Wait, what? I accept the offer, and bro. Oh.
Testing,
Mute
testing.
the speaker now.
Is this
Hello.
is this
Uh,
is this microphone good?
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're like underwater, but I can still understand you, so you're fine.
Oh, because I'm using the regular microphone that I use for voiceover. So
Oh,
Holy shit. Oh my god, these voiceovers are actually crazy, bro.
yeah.
Man, the last one was actually pretty insane. The Tonio one.
And today we are playing Fortnite.
Today we were playing Fortnite. Well,
And yet Tonio's
actually-
here like
Hmm?
Tonio is right here like, no, it is Max, and I hate Max. That's pretty much what he said.
bro, the thing with Tonio was actually just insane. Like, I cannot lie, there's never been a moment where I thought, like, how ridiculous is this? Like, it got to a point, like, he basically gets mad at, like, the whole community and then says, oh, we're free, and this and that. But basically, these people, what they are insisting on is the fact that, let me get this straight, it sounds like this. They say they aren't addicted to alcohol, but at the same time, they need it. That's kind of how they go the entire time. And it's so weird, bro. Oh my god. I don't get it. I just don't.
Sure, never leaves for too long. I
I'm doing
remember.
this for a reason, to show them how powerless they are without me, and that they need me to be a mod. I don't know what he was thinking when he said that.
Yeah,
What was he thinking when he said that?
yeah,
Does he
like
think people are going to be like, I'm sorry, Tonio, you'll be mod, you'll be admin? Like, no.
yeah, all forgiven. Yeah, everything. Yeah, definitely.
It was so strange, man. I remember. Oh my god.
He said that it was a joke, but I don't think so. Like in the moment, it definitely wasn't a joke. Like honestly.
Yeah,
I think he
true.
only
It was
said-
pretty serious.
I think he only said that it was a joke because he got a bit of like backlash, or at least people are making fun of it. Like, he said this, it's gonna be a new copy pasta, and then he said, "Hey, it's just a joke."
Yeah, it's like
True.
it's like those like
Well-
pranks on YouTube, like the fake robbery prank. Oh, it was just a prank, bro. Like it was like
Oh
that.
god, the pranks. Like some people, when it comes to pranks, go too far. Like, yo, today I'm gonna be pulling a prank on my grandma. I'm gonna be plugging her log support. Actually, I'm not doing it. It's just a prank.
It was just a prank, guys.
Today,
I'll be good about it. It's
today,
kind of just to shake it off, you know. But anyways, just to get back to the point, we were talking sort of about like the history of the server, and basically changes I made. And we were at like 2022, around the period when Story was admin, and I wanted to stream, but then I realized that I'm only phone talking because I don't really have the equipment right now to actually stream through my laptop. And the reason for that is pretty simple. um, short story. I don't have a mic,
Oh.
so yeah, you have to bear with me. But I'll just explain a few things that may have happened in the past, perhaps, and you guys can tell maybe if you remember, if you have your own opinions on it, one of those things. But I'm just scrolling here. Holy shit! I've just found a a trial moderator that actually remains to have an account. Like a lot of people have like how to say this, have like deleted user on it, but for some reason this one didn't. I'm gonna just link the message in the channel.
Yeah,
Here.
I lost my old account from like 2020, 2021 because I was like fucking like 9 at the time or some shit, and someone like reported me, like, and
Oh my god.
yeah, I was like fucking like 9 or some shit, but now I'm 13, so yeah,
Yeah, things have changed. That's true. Holy shit.
Hmm.
Oh
What
my
happened
god.
to Story, bro? Is he busy
Well,
right now?
Story really kind of like went on to his own to his own world, sort of. He had a lot of
Yeah.
things I remember IRL, so he kind of just moved on and passed on the role to IKEA as a man.
Hmm.
yeah, and also like in MBN when the rebrand happened, I remember, okay, we saw a story leaf, and I was like, oh shit, like that was bad, you know, and then Sun, okay, said that he unadded him, okay, and then I checked, and then he also unadded me, which is like, oh shit, and the only person who I think he has added now from the team is Lapis, you know, because he's the owner of the project. And
Yeah, I think Lapis and Story kind of agreed to one thing. That's I think Lapis was kind of like in his own world on that one. I think he genuinely didn't like what the server was going through, so I think that's why Story kept him as a friend.
yeah,
Yeah, the
I mean-
server's dead right now.
yeah, I
Or
mean,
at least
it's January. I keep on telling myself it's January, it will come back. But I mean, I really hope it does. I mean, in like on the 25th, we actually had 4,000 messages, and also on the 26th, we also had 4,000. So we are coming back, even though the day after we did have 503 and then 1,000. You know, we're definitely past our like lowest moment. You know.
Yeah,
'Cause-
a lot has changed. That's one thing for sure. Holy shit!
If I sort by the past like 3 months, let me do that real quick. You can definitely see. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. Actually, you can definitely like. You can. Okay, is it not? Okay, great. I don't know why my clipboard thingy is not working. I'll just do that really quick. Um,
BGG, I don't think you have because I'm checking Story's mutual friends and it's not on the list. So I think he also removed you. But I think he just removed people from the YTB community anyways, like sometime after. Yeah, I mean it's sad because he was a pretty nice admin, and it's kind of like sad to see it go. But I think the reason why you unfriended me is kind of like the beef between MB stats and YTB, and I'm kind of like sad about that because like I genuinely didn't know what was going on. Like they told me like, oh, they were shit talking the project, and I was like, when, what?
Yeah, like when he unadded us, when he left, it hurt. Okay, it was not a good start to becoming owner, but I feel like one of the things, like the main mindset that you should have is like, of course you shouldn't be like totally yeah, uh, emotionless, okay, and basically not get like hurt by anything. You shouldn't be like that, but of course you shouldn't be like extremely sensitive, you know. And I kind of moved past that, but I mean it was just really sad and not a great start to being owner, you know. But now I feel like we're getting things like sorted, you know.
The thing is, like, it's mostly because Story was like the founder of the entire concept, you know. When he leaves, it's kind of like shit, man, shit. Kind of the realization you get kind of gives you like a little bit of a nagging feeling about it, I believe.
I mean, I really thought that Story would approve of the disconnecting decision, cause like MD guy, okay, he was also a part of the management team. Story's brother. He like there was a bunch of drama going on at some point, okay, and he was like, "Can we please just disconnect the project from the server?" Okay, and so I was like, when we eventually did do that, that was like a month before the rebrand, you know, like I felt like I had a good attitude towards it because he would, because I felt like he would approve of it if his brother would have approved of it. But you know that turned out being like it turned out being wrong, and that's pretty sad, you know.
Yeah, true. I think that was pretty unfortunate. But I feel like it's also reasonable to some extent because I remember how his brother was like talking about it. If I saw like the right screenshot at least, and it's kind of like, guys, you messed up. That was kind of like the whole point. So I read
Yeah,
the message, I'm pretty sure, but man, that's a head hitter. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, it's
Holy
like
shit.
it's like 2 hours after becoming owner. It's like he just leaves, and then I'm just like, "Oh fuck, that's not a great start. I don't, I don't think I like this." But you know, eventually, things did settle down, and you know, I feel like, as I just said, we're getting back up on our feet, and I feel like that's. I mean, I would actually, like, I would sort of view, like, the whole thing as being good because first of all, now I have more, I would say, administrational experience because I actually own a server. I have full control. Like, I can basically do anything I want with it. But also, like, uh, it's definitely like, of course, like in life, you are also going to, you know, get promoted, okay, and that's I'm talking about like jobs, okay, but like, and you will get promoted, hopefully, and you know, settling in to that job, you know, like doing all the new like having all the new responsibilities and taking care of everything. I feel like that's a good thing for me to get, I would say, prepared with that at like age 13, you know.
Yeah, I think honestly, if I have to make like a oh yeah, sure, Joshua, I will give you the points in a minute. But if I have to say something, it sounds almost crazy to say, but the amount of stuff that Discord's administration taught me about like organizing stuff or like making decisions for stuff or like making sure that I'm doing the right thing is actually kind of wild. Like I actually learned quite a bit about it. About it. I can't lie. It's strange to say, but I don't know. It kind of teaches you a lot, even though it doesn't sound like a lot. And that's kind of the interesting part. And of course, like now I'm having to move on from this position, but I'm glad I was an admin once. I'm very glad that I was. But to get to the point, Joshua wanted to enter the stage, and then what I will do is I will let him in the stage. I will also probably let Dylan in if he can talk, because obviously Dylan is going to be the next admin. So I want him maybe to come like back on stage at some point.
Okay.
So, well, I'll send Joshua an invite to speak. I don't know. Can you speak?
No.
I don't know.
Hello,
Oh,
guys.
yo, Joshua,
Yo.
a former mod of ours. How's it
Yes,
going, bro?
formal mod for like 2 months or something, but yeah,
It's still
Yeah.
former mod, you know.
Real
yeah,
former
yeah,
mod.
yeah. I mean, it's a big flex, like former staff member, Pretty
It's a
great.
pretty big thing to be able to say, because I don't even remember how exactly it happened, but you entered the staff team. It wasn't for long, but hey, it was pretty interesting at least.
Yeah, that's true. It was pretty fun. I mean, I was staff in 2 servers. Like, I've never done that before. I was
You're
like,
pretty far with that.
I was like 16, and then I wanted just to become mod. So I did some trial stuff, and then Max had to approve me for a bit, and it was pretty it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was
For the
pretty
time
nice having you on
being.
the team.
Until, of course, school again.
Yeah, it
Oh,
came in as a shocker.
It does, yeah.
Yes, it's
It
always
does take
happened
up.
to
always
me.
in a way. Yeah,
True.
and right now I wanted to join, but like I had a project and it had to be finished by 12, and I just finished it. And
Oh,
I didn't think it would take this long. Like that why it would be done in the afternoon, but I wasn't done. It took such a long time. Bro.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad you are able to join in now into the stage,
Yeah, but
because
also only just for a tiny bit, because I also have to leave. I have to leave soon again. But yeah, I can talk for a bit.
true. Well, I also resigned on the server. You were also modding the
Yeah,
how's
yeah.
it called again? The
Jet,